And that nigga did it how I always wanted to do it, and I'll never be able to do it like that.
This ain't got shit to do with wrestling, but it's a real question. Imagine you get into a fight with somebody, and it's somebody you dislike strongly. Like, you dislike them. You don't like them. You don't like nothing about them, whatever. And you, like, are a hard hitter. You're heavy-handed, as they like to say. And you cock back, and you hit them in the stomach, and they giggle. And not giggle because of your lack of power, but because they ticklish. Like, what do you do after? Like, what's the move after that?
Yeah, he just did. You just kind of got to laugh.
What do you do? Like, what do you do? What do you do?
Petty as fuck.
What is the next move? Seriously, you in a bar. You with your girl. Dude slap her on the butt. You cock back. Right in the stomach, like right in the solar plexus, as they say in wrestling.
The paternal. The pajunum. You hit him in the pajunum.
The pajunum. And he giggles. Like, not laugh, like a schoolgirl get. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Welcome to the Hot Take Wrestling. I really can't thank y'all enough on TikTok. Seriously, you guys are. I don't get it. You guys are effing awesome. I love you guys immensely.
Wait. Let's get back to the.
No, wait. Hold on. Wait. Because I feel like we should talk about this after we have a full ground.
No. How you gonna start some shit that do intros, bro?
Because I'm going quick. I'm going right into it because I don't want to.
I got shit to say.
We'll be here for 20 minutes talking about this. And you know that already. All right. The next person I'm about to introduce dates women from 3'9" to 7'1". He will only date you if you can sing the words to Metalingus and sing it on key, on time. Your favorite drink has to be old-fashioned with actual cherries. If you get the fake cherries, he's not really messing with you like that. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that's in charge of many LLCs, including Ass Whooping Factory. Ladies and gentlemen, talk to the people, old man Logan. Talk to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Hot Take Wrestling. I am the artist formerly known as Logan the Great. Catch me on all social media platforms at Old Man Logan Inc. And we are ready to talk wrestling tonight, ladies and gents.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now introducing the man that has won over 75 court cases with the Illinois Circuit Court of Child Support.
Hold on, bro. Just hit the video.
Just hit the video. Okay, I'm just in the video. Are you, brother?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Phil Myers Sr. I am Can't Knock It, the great one, No Chill with Phil, the practicing polygamist, and the two-time child support graduated class of 2023 and 2021. It has been over, as Joe was saying, 75 cases of paternity tests that I have been involved in, and I was not the father.
Boom!
And I can tell you why I was not the father. And Joe, don't you mute me. Let me say my piece. I tell the women I have a low sperm count. When they ask me why and how do I know that I have a low sperm count, I let them know in the morning when I jack off, only a little bit of cum comes out.
Wait, hold on.
So I have a low sperm count. Joe, no, shush. Now, before we get this show underway, I know you brothers did this before, man. We gotta say R.I.P. Rest in peace to the Iron Sheik, an amazing heel, one of the best that have ever done it. One of the blueprint to being a heel in this business. Yo, like, I mean, there was so much that Iron Sheik brought to the table. And you know, here on the Hot Take Podcast, we honor people. We do. We try to honor you before we try to honor you while you can still see it, you know. Unfortunately, for those that don't know, Iron Sheik just recently passed. I know y'all said something about the Iron Sheik, man. I wanted to make sure that I was able to give the Iron Sheik his flowers, prayers up to him and his family. I gotta tell you, as a kid, I hated the Iron Sheik, but that's what his character and his persona was designed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was art in motion. When you look at characters at the time, like a Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, Junkyard Dog, Nikolai Koloff, when you look at those people, $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, they were designed to love and have the fans love, and then they were designed to have the fans hate. And I mean, the Iron Sheik was just one of the greatest that ever did. Rest up, my boy. We love you. Thank you for everything that you did for the wrestling business. Truly, truly, truly. Rest in peace, Iron Sheik. Also, huge shout out. Let's start clapping now. Logan, clap, goddammit. He like, what are you clapping for? Yo, shout out to the Denver Nuggets, man, on their first NBA championship.
Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up.
Bro, shut up. Shut up. I want to give a huge shout out to the Joker, Nikolai Djokovic. Bro. Can you mute yourself? Stop. Like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by a nigga with a. Ooh. My bad.
Yeah. You said it. Nope. I gotta meet. No. Go ahead.
My bad. I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to say it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. But yo, shout out to the Denver Nuggets on their first ever NBA championship. Shout out to Nikolai Djokovic, Carmelo Anthony, Chauncey Billups, Mutombo.
No.
Shout out, bro. Shut up.
They're not on the team. It's just Nikolai Djokovic. Carmelo Anthony retired. So became Mutombo.
Who on the step? Come here. No. Bro, you interrupted my.
They're not on the team, Phil.
They're not currently playing, Phil.
They don't get rings because they were played for them before. They're not on the team anymore.
Can I finish what I was saying, bro? Is it okay? You sure? Like I was saying, shout out to the Joker, Chauncey Billups, Carmelo Anthony. What's my man's name? Alex English, Fat Lever. Yo, shout out to David Thompson. Shout out to everybody that's on the Denver Nuggets, man. Yo, congratulations on your first ever NBA championship. Like, that's dope. Like, that's something to be proud of. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm proud of Bruce Brown. Yo, Alex English. You look at everybody that's on that Denver Nuggets team that played. Shout out to the coach Michael Malone. That they earned that, bro. Like, they played against Jimmy Buckets,
Uh-huh.
Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and LeBron.
They're
They
not even on that team. They're not on the team, Phil. You're only saying one player that's on the team, and everybody who played for them previously. They're not on there anymore.
Bro, I'm trying to talk, bro. You being rude. Shout out to the Denver Nuggets for beating LeBron, D-Wade, Chris Bosh, Paul. What's the dude? Who's the dude that looked like a raptor?
Who?
Chris Bosh.
What's the light skinned dude that looked like Ricochet?
What? Which one?
The light skinned dude that looked like Ricochet that played for the Bulls.
Huh?
Chris Boozer. Yo,
Oh, Boozer.
Chris Boozer.
Phil.
His name,
Hold on, PJ, come back.
his
Stick with
name is
wrestling, buddy.
Carlos Boozer.
It's Chris. For them to be
Stick with wrestling.
for them to beat the Heat with these like quote unquote like star-like players. And how old is Dikembe Mutombo? Like, bro, like
He doesn't play for the team anymore, bro. He doesn't. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you so you don't say
come on,
this.
son. Say what's up. Say what's up, son. Say what's up. Say what's up.
What's up? It's your boy, Phil Maul Jr., the child support slayer, the all-heel wrestling voice of violence. We do stuff Christian, believe in the God.
We do
You
stuff
are-
Christian, and we don't cuss either.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fuck we don't. All right,
Yeah.
go get in the shower. Love you, babe.
Might I make a slight suggestion? Instead of him saying child support slayer, maybe lunchable snack slayer, like something appropriate.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm
I
just
had a
saying,
problem. I had a problem with it at first, but it's funnier when he says he's a child support slayer. It's just funnier that way. I need him to say
I mean, it's funny, but I'm just,
I need him to say it. Like I need him to say it that way.
I'm
Phil.
a creative. I can't help but to, think of alternatives.
Phil, three things.
Yeah.
Three things.
I'm sure his mother will see that and be like,
Yeah.
And also shout out to Bruce Brown Jr. on the Denver Nuggets. Shout out to him.
Phil, thank you for letting the congratulations out with the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat. I will leave it at that. I appreciate it.
Pretty much.
All right.
Shout out Chris Boozer, man. Like he really wanted it.
His name is. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's talk wrestling. Let's talk wrestling. Let's talk wrestling. Let's talk wrestling. So the rumors are true. The posters are right. AEW will have Chris. I'm sorry. See now it's happening.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. Chris Punk?
We're just ordinary people. We don't
AEW.
know which name to say.
AEW.
Hold up. Can I say something real quick, Joe?
Go ahead.
And I think you'll like this interruption. Yo, can we give a shout out to our Woman Crush Wednesday Gym Freak 1_? Can we give a huge shout out to her?
First off, you said her name wrong. Her name is Gym Freak Jen, as in Genesis. And
That's what I said. Gym Freak Jen 1_.
No, you did. You said Gym Freak 1. I'm sorry. I got it. Okay. All right.
Well, now, guys,
Hear me out. You introduced me to her. I got attached. This is on me. I'm gonna calm down.
You got attached over Billy?
No, I got attached over Gym Freak Jen. We talking about Gym. What are you doing? I'm talking about Gym Freak Jen right now as I WCW.
Shout out to Gym Freak Jen 1_.
You don't do that, okay?
Woman Crush Wednesday.
First off, I invest time into our WCWs because I think our WCWs are great, amazing women. Okay?
Yeah.
Billy
Yes,
Billy, Nakoma, Gym Freak Jen, at one point,
Queen G22.
and Liz Cannon.
Liz
Judo
Cannonball, yes.
Okay, I'm
Kisses.
Where has Liz Cannonball been?
I don't know. I'm muting Phil because he's gonna implicate himself like it's silly. Anyway,
Amazing. We have some amazing WCWs.
we do have amazing WCWs. Now, wait, here we go. Listen, let's get some wrestling. AEW Collision is confirmed that CM Punk will wrestle in the main event AEW Collision. Now, due to his behavior, there are issues with it. I think personally, controversy breeds cash. That's one of the reasons why they're doing it. And Forbidden Doors coming up as well. Now, I can tell that Phil is super excited about Collision and super excited about Forbidden Door as he lets his cocaine nail out as well. I appreciate that. Very sweet of you. Let us know you do cocaine. Appreciate you.
Wait. If we're talking about cocaine, I only snort cocaine out of the finest of asses of females.
I don't like cocaine. I don't like the way it smells. So it doesn't really make a difference.
Oh, you do cocaine for the smell.
No, I said I like the way it smells. I didn't say I do it for the smell.
You said you don't.
You said you don't.
No, I said I only do cocaine for the smell.
If you're not snorting cocaine out of a woman's ass, then why are you doing cocaine?
Okay, but let me ask you a question.
I mean, you can be doing them off of her boobs. Like, it doesn't have to be.
You do that too, right? But if you're doing cocaine, are you doing cocaine out of a woman?
Medicinally?
Yeah, right. Like, is it for medicinal purposes, or like is it to stay awake, to be a like contributing member of society? There are functioning cocaine addicts. I want you to understand that. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. So anyway, is anyone excited about AEW Collision at all?
Not really.
I want to see what CM Punk's gonna say. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like Tony Khan sat him down. Everybody's on board with this. Everybody being the elite and Mr. Punk, Mr. Brooks, and I guess every company has to have their diva. WWE, once upon a time, they had Shawn Michaels in that role, and AEW's resident diva is, CM Punk.
I'm not letting you slide with that shit at all. I'm not letting you do that.
It's a stated fact. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but Shawn Michaels was fucking good in the ring, and he wasn't inconsistent like CM Punk.
CM Punk is good in the ring. CM Punk, the main difference between CM Punk and Shawn Michaels, CM Punk was going for 7 years. How long was Shawn going?
2 years.
How long?
2 years.
No, 5.
It was 5.
5 years. 5.
And he might have been, he may have been about the same age. No, he was probably younger.
He's older.
But I'm talking about in terms of, we don't know if Shawn kept himself up as far as training and all that good stuff. Obviously,
he had a school.
Wasn't. This is what I'm saying. So Shawn was still somewhat in wrestling shape. In order to come back, and I'll go out here and say it now, Shawn had a better career that second half than his first.
Yeah, I can see that.
Wow!
I can see that.
The first half of his career, all you're banking that off of is the title reigns. Now, did he have some classic matches, some classic feuds? Sure, but that second half, he made it his business to put on a clinic every Monday night.
Hey, after he got saved, I will just say this. After he got saved, he was putting on WrestleMania caliber matches on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
And that was without a title. That was without Triple H as his partner. That was before DX came back. Look at the match that he had with Shelton Benjamin. Look at the match that he had with Rey Mysterio, Mark Henry. I can see that. Yes, I can.
It was more about helping,
the talent.
propel the talent.
The matches with Undertaker. I mean, come on.
Let me know when it's my turn.
You'll have your turn in a second, but because for me, the only reason I'll say what I just said is semi-blasphemous is because he had 2 matches with who is arguably one of my wrestling heroes, God bless the dead, Scott Hall, aka Reyes Ramon, in the 2 ladder matches that were classics, instant classics. So I say it only with a small grain of salt because of the respect I have for that man. But outside of that, no, I stand behind it. I guarantee it. Shawn Michaels had a better career his second half.
You guys done? You guys finished? You guys,
Yeah,
you guys finished slapping me in the face and disrespecting Michael Hickenbottom? Huh? You done?
That's you making us disrespect Shawn, man.
I didn't make you disrespect Shawn. Out of your lips to God. Out of your lips to God, you compared Phil Brooks to Michael Hickenbottom, and you need help, sir. I'm not okay with that right now. I'm not letting that fly.
It's Phil Brooks, not the diva of AEW right now.
He's a diva, but Shawn was listen.
Was Shawn not the diva of WWE?
Yes,
you have an entire locker room hate you
in that era when he was the diva in that ring and on that mic. You weren't gonna really be better than him. You weren't. With CM Punk, it's just the same thing. I make fun of your city, I make fun of your hockey town, and then I do okay, decent work in the second half of his career. That wasn't Michael Hickenbottom, okay? Michael Hickenbottom, from part 1 to part 2, was one of the best in that goddamn ring. Phillip Brooks is not. He is injury prone. He is out of shape. He is inconsistent. He can't even figure out who he really is as a performer. Do you know why?
Go ahead. My bad.
Do you know why? Shawn was out 5 years. But Shawn knew how to stay in shape. Phillip Brooks, he did MMA for like what, a year, 2 years?
2 years.
Probably was in the best shape of his fucking life, and then just stopped to make comic books. But said it's like riding a bike, and I can do it over again. I will give you the fact that Shawn may be in better shape part 2, because of him having the rest of school. I will give you that. But to sit up here and say that the diva characteristics of one Michael Hickenbottom are similar to those of Phillip Brooks, I will not allow you to say that. I can't. One is being a diva because of what he used to be. The other is being a diva because he knows I'm really good at this shit. Trust me.
So wait, hold up.
1 second, Phil. 1 second, Phil. You know what? I gotta take it back because Shawn Michaels was worse than Phil Brooks. I said it.
When?
Worse.
When?
Not in the ring, in the back.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Behind the curtain. Yeah, he was worse.
Yeah, he was a dick. Yeah, he was an asshole. He was pretty fucking terrible.
We wouldn't have got shot. We wouldn't have got Stone Cold being Stone Cold if Shawn Michaels had it his way, buddy.
He's really fucking good. He's really fucking good.
Or The Rock.
Rock didn't want to wrestle him. Not one Rock feud.
Yeah. So wait. So let me say this. Let me jump in here. I definitely see both sides of the argument. But Joe, you have to give it some grace and leeway. Different time, different era, different perspective. CM Punk and Shawn Michaels, hear me out, are very comparable. First run as well as second run. Now, Joe, I fully agree with you on the fact that now CM Punk's back, and you can tell that he is out of shape. How many botches has he had since he came back and wrestled at AEW? Yeah, we get that. But let me ask you this. Just like in comparison to WWE, CM Punk's return, and even with those botch matches, gave AEW numbers like WWF numbers when Shawn Michaels returned. You got to give that.
I'll give you that. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yes. Do we? Okay, so to answer the initial question and to kind of just get us back on track, am I excited about CM Punk coming back? No. Now, this is the guy. You see the name, No Chill with Phil. I'm Phil. I have said on this podcast publicly and said CM Punk is the Jesus Christ of professional wrestling. Boy, do I have to eat those words.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Did I? No, hold on. Hear me out. Do I stand by it, by what I said as far as the return? No. When he returned to professional wrestling at AEW, that pop, you seeing grown men cry, that was amazing. That was a great moment for professional wrestling. It was. Can we all agree?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
His in-ring debut was very disappointing. As well as matches after that. And how he became AEW champ is kind of like, politics. Okay, sure. There is an allure with CM Punk. It just is. Let's be honest. There's an allure with CM Punk. And as all of us as Chicago natives, wrestling Chicago natives, we all know that there's an allure with CM Punk. It just is. It just is. To a degree, he's our hometown hero.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure the people in San Antonio would say the same thing about Shawn Michaels. Because they definitely did with when it came to the one of the dudes, the brothers.
Von Erich.
The Von Erichs, yeah. That's same with Stone Cold, same with Booker T, same with whatever. You got to think about it. Hell, look at MJF when it comes to the East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, look at Kenny Omega and other Canadian wrestlers when they're in Canada. But being honest, I personally feel like Phil Brooks should hang it up. I don't think he deserved another second chance. I think he should be done.
I'll be frank with you. I'll be frank with you guys. And I think, you know what? I'm gonna say this out loud. Shawn Michaels is a trigger for me. He triggers me.
You don't say.
Stop that. Don't do that. Don't be like that.
What? I'm just saying the obvious.
He's a trigger for me, but because he's Shawn fucking Michaels. Listen, bro. Look, bro. To me, in my mind, Shawn Michaels had one of the longest reigns as Intercontinental Champion, 3-time WWE WF Champion, European Champion, tag team champion with Stone Cold and John Cena. And in ring, there wasn't a lot of
Intercontinental champ. Can't forget that.
Yeah, he's one of the longest reigning ones. And for me, when you compare Shawn Michaels to anybody, they got to come like with a real list. If I'm being honest about CM Punk, like brutally honest about CM Punk, this version of him is so disappointing because when he left for 7 years, I expected him to come back in at least decent shape. Because you've been in MMA for God knows how long. So I'm figuring you still got something. But the thing about that, but his MMA career is, Joe Rogan even said it, he can learn as much jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, fighting, any style that he wants. He's just not athletic. And I never really liked CM Punk for being an athlete like that in the ring. But he could still do some shit that was like, yeah, like he could get some shit over. Like still, the Money in the Bank match with John Cena, still a great match. He didn't do anything like crazy good, but he was awesome in that ring, and he has in-ring, science and everything else. But to see him come back, trip over a fucking buckshot lariat, botch a goddamn elbow drop, botch a flying clothesline.
Hey. When his knees buckled when he tried to do that buckshot lariat, CM Punk looked like a woman in her late 30s, early 40s, trying to drop it low to back that ass up.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Am I lying?
You're not wrong.
CM Punk, we should make a video of that. CM Punk looked like a woman in her late 30s trying to dance into Pop Lock and Drop It, Huey. CM Punk looked like a man in his early 40s trying to swag surf.
Listen, CM Punk had knees of a giraffe when he was in that motherfucker.
CM Punk looked like a baby fawn fresh out of.
Wow.
I can't listen. I can't.
CM Punk's legs look like an old man's arms on a walker that walks like this.
Why you? Okay, all right. Now you're just beating up senior citizens at this point. Now, there's no point. But
he went to the wrong company. You just at this point you have to admit that he's in the wrong company. Trips would have never put him in a place where he would have been able to even try to do a buckshot lariat. Bro, you've been going 7 years. Let's practice out here first this spot if this is really what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? We're not just going to call things on the fly while we out here. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be storylines and things that protect you from yourself. It's the Bray Wyatt effect. Like sometimes you got to protect these people from themselves.
Bro,
They didn't do a great job of that when Bray came back, which is why he ain't been back out there yet because they ain't figured that out.
Bro,
But bring it back to Phil, like it starts there. But he's there now, so whatever. But like you said, Phil, he's a cash grab. He is. Who else is better on the mic outside of MJF than CM Punk in AEW? Right? Maybe
Chris Jericho, Ricky Starks.
I don't know if Ricky's better, but Ricky's
Ricky ain't up there.
He'll be there, but in time.
MJF and Jericho.
But it's like, so it's like MJF, Jericho as wrestlers, and then it's like Stokely and
wait, hold up. Let me say something. Logan, I agree with you, disagree with you, respectfully, of course, as always. I wouldn't say he came back to the wrong company. I wouldn't say that. He should have just stayed on commentary.
Oh, 100%.
Whether he went to AEW or WWE or Impact or UFC or whatever, he should not have gotten his ass back in the ring.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
He should have been on commentary.
He would have been a draw anywhere he went. Imagine if CM Punk went to Impact. Imagine how that would have built up Impact.
He could have went back to Ring of Honor.
CM Punk went to Lucha Underground. Imagine how that would have built up Lucha Underground or New Japan or whatever other wrestling company, NWA, hell, All Heel, whatever. It would have been a draw because of CM Punk. But for him to get back in the ring, that's like having Randy Couture get back in the ring in UFC.
Mm-hmm.
Or Chuck Liddell or Tito Ortiz. And not saying that they're not amazing fighters. Not saying that at all. But could you imagine a Chuck Liddell in the ring now with an Israel, what's that cat now?
Adonijay, excuse me. Adonijay.
Yeah.
I would hope not.
Yeah, but the style bender is nice. Okay, yeah, I'm not bad.
Yeah.
He's nice.
Not even trying to be funny, not even trying to do no WWE UFC comparison. Could you imagine Ronda Rousey now getting back in the ring against Amanda Nunes?
Okay, let me just say one thing to you right now. What you are not going to do is bring that woman's name up in this podcast. That woman is terrible. Okay, that Ronda Rousey is terrible. She's terrible.
I'm talking UFC.
I'm talking in both sports. Yep, I said it.
Nope, you can't do that, bro.
Both. Holly Holm.
No. Hold on. You can say whatever you want about Ronda. Ronda is not a trash fighter.
Yeah, Ronda's trash.
No, bro. Listen to me. As a martial artist,
I forgot you are.
Years.
I forgot you are.
No, bro. No. It ain't nothing like that. As a martial artist of 13 years, you cannot sit and say Ronda was trash. Nobody prepared for Ronda in the way that they should have.
Mm.
The issue with Ronda was very similar to Tito Ortiz. Ronda don't like to get hit.
I like that take.
And hell, Mike Tyson said it best. You've seen some of the best professional fighters ever take an L. We've seen it. I don't know about y'all. Have you ever gotten punched in the mouth? Have you ever gotten rocked? Your brain ain't where you get thrown off your game. It's certain people that are stand-up fighters. There are certain people that are grapplers. There are certain people that are amazing with kicks. There are certain people that are amazing with holds. There are certain people that are all around. There's not very many people that are all around fighters. Some people get comfortable in a position and they stick with it. If you're a brawler and you get slammed, that's going to throw you off your game.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a grappler or a wrestler and you get punched in the fucking mouth hard, it's going to throw you off your game. It just is. Ronda Rousey is an amazing fighter. Ronda Rousey perfected her grappling game, not so much her stand-up. So, yeah, when you look at Holly Holm, when you look at those battles, people, oh, she trash. No, wasn't that she trash? She didn't prepare for that type of fight.
But didn't they fight twice?
I thought they did.
They did. They did.
This is my thing. Ronda Rousey, judo, impeccable.
What is judo? What is judo?
It's martial arts. No, I'm saying it's martial arts.
It's grappling.
Right. You're right. You're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. So when I'm coming from this space,
my bad.
Understand. I'm not saying that you're wrong. Anything you're saying. I'm saying, okay, to me, one of the goats in MMA, period, Mighty Mouse. Because Mighty Mouse has a bit of everything. Like, he can do everything. He can grapple, he can wrestle, he can do jiu-jitsu. His stand-up game is nice. And he's got a nice-ass jab, too. Israel Adesanya is similar, but he's more accurate. I don't need Ronda Rousey to throw bombs or anything, but I feel like she did judo so much that when Holly Holm just said, all right, I'm not going to wrestle you, I'm just going to stand up with you the whole time, that was it. That opened the door to anything else. She's not trash in mixed martial arts. I was wrong about that. I was just in my feelings about her being a trash-ass wrestler because she's fucking terrible. She's terrible at professional wrestling. She is shit. Garbage water. Dog juice. Okay? She is terrible. The fact that they gave her Shayna Baszler tag team championships doesn't bother me that Shayna Baszler's a tag team champion. She deserves to be a fucking champion. Ronda Rousey to hang this shit the fuck up, go back to Twitch, go back to playing video games and making money that way and like training. I don't want her in a wrestling ring. She's not safe. Shotzi Blackheart, Raquel Gonzalez, hell, Becky at some point. She's stiff. She's not good. If it's not somebody amazing carrying her, there's no good matches by Ronda Rousey. Triple H carried her. Stephanie McMahon carried her. Okay? All right? Let's get that out of the way right now. Let's just have this conversation. Stephanie, Renee, Victoria McMahon carried her. That's not her middle name at all. I made that up. Let's move on.
Let's call a spade before we move on, though. You, like most wrestling fans, never forgave her when she went on that Twitter rant and talked shit about the sport of professional.
Oh no, that's for damn sure. That's for damn
sure. I don't give
a the truth.
No, listen. I don't give a. I'll be honest with you. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm talking about her in-ring work. Listen, people say wrestling's fake all the time, but then go watch a Marvel movie like it's the real thing happening in New York City. That doesn't matter to me. doesn't matter to me. When you're trashing that squared circle, and there are people like Shotzi Blackheart who's been in the at least in the indies for at least 10 plus years, and this is her shot, and you're fucking it up for her because you just lack the ability to be able to understand what you're capable of, that bothers me. That irritates me. You got it off the strength of your name from being one of the baddest women in MMA. That is what you are good at. You earn that right. But when you step in this squared circle to people that have had to like wrestle in fucking school gyms, wrestle guys twice their size, to get a shot, a look at people who won't even look you up 5 minutes after this match, you fuck it up for them? Oh, fuck you, bro. Fuck Ronda Rousey on some real shit. And I don't mean that off like the strength of like her being a bad person. In the ring, fuck Ronda Rousey. Outside of it, God bless you. I want nothing but good things for you. But in that ring, bro, don't go be a fucking valet. Don't talk valet Shayna Baszler and cheat. That's what your role should be until you're better in this square circle. Because you are fucking it up for everybody else. If you want me to be honest about everything, Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville should be tag team champions.
You won't get an argument out of me there.
I am inclined to agree, sir.
They're the most over. They have a decent story, and they can carry a fucking program with anybody because they both have experience, especially Chelsea Green. She's underrated. Hella underrated. Motherfuckers forget at Impact, before the little funny fluky shit, she was nice in that fucking square circle. Moving on, Money in the Bank is coming up, and we are getting whispers that Money in the Bank may be trash because it lacks star power. The reason why I named this pod episode Patience is Key is because I have some takes on and some feelings on a lot of things dealing with wrestling in general. And I want to be able to harp on that, including Money in the Bank. You guys are welcome to chime in. What are your thoughts on Money in the Bank? What are some of your thoughts on anything coming up thus far?
Will Ospreay sighting on Dynamite just whooped your boy ass, Kenny Omega.
Stop, bro.
Just wanted to point that out. It's my man's, man. It's my main man's right there, man. Shout out Will Ospreay, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some wrestling fans are idiots, man. I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna just sound real judgmental right now. How do you make stars if it isn't utilizing the talent that can be stars? How do you make the stars of tomorrow or the stars of today, for that matter, without putting them in the place where they can shine and become the next Seth freaking Rollins and the next Roman Reigns and guys of
John Cena,
the next Cena, exactly.
Right.
So on and so forth. The Money in the Bank match shouldn't have a shit ton of guys in it that can, or women for that matter, because we have the women Money in the Bank match as well, that can always get a title shot.
Right.
Randy Orton never needs to be in Money in the Bank. You know why?
Ever again.
Randy Orton.
Right.
Randy Orton. Why does he need to be in Money in the Bank? Roman Reigns would never need to be in Money in the Bank. Why? Because he's Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, etc., etc. Bobby Lashley. These people, they don't need Brock. I don't know why Brock was in it to begin with, but another person didn't need to be in there. Same with the women. Becky doesn't need to be in a Money in the Bank match. Becky is solidified. She can have a title match whenever and whenever. The challenge for them should be able to learn how to utilize that type of a talent in storylines and in feuds away from the title, like they've been trying to do. I get it. We all want to see big names attached to matches and what have you, but no, the people that they have announced so far, I hate to call him Butch, but until he changes his name back, God, hopefully that happens soon. Butch, he needs that role. LA Knight, he needs that role. Who is the fan favorite going into this thing so far? Who's some of the other people that they got that's going to be in the Money in the Bank on the men's side, right quick?
Ricochet,
Shinsuke, somebody
I'm pretty sure they're gonna do Shinsuke, Ricochet, and Bronson Reed in a three-way match.
I can see that. But they got it, like you said, man. Patience is key. The people that are in place right now, this isn't the Vincent Kennedy McMahon era anymore. Sure, we see the little things where his fingerprints show out and it shows loudly in today's product, but this is one of those Triple H moves where he is strategically setting up you know, for people that haven't been in that spotlight or people that haven't been in that spotlight in a while, like a Shinsuke, to be moved back into a position where they can be put in that space where they rightfully deserve to be. Ricochet's been over forever, and everybody's wanted to see him have a heavyweight championship match. You know, sure, we saw him a little bit with the IC title when they what happened with Gunther, but he's been over forever. Shinsuke is another person. He came out of NXT white hot, and they cooled him down. You know, so as fans, you know, we got to learn when to just sit back and kind of, you know, let things run its course and stop thinking we know everything all the damn time. Because there's a lot of those out there that think they know better than who's out there. And, you know, sometimes, hey, we may have a much better take, but just trust the process. This is truth we're talking about here.
You don't. Go ahead, Phil.
No, I just said one word. Agreed.
Man, I want to look y'all in the eye when I tell y'all this. We have to chill. Like, we have to fucking chill. Like, we have these platforms, these podcasts, these thoughts about stuff. We have to chill. You got to think about it like this. After Hulk Hogan, they had to find somebody else. For John Cena, they had to find somebody else. For Roman Reigns, they're going to have to find somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Period. At the end of the day, that's how it has to freaking be. If you're not going to watch Money in the Bank because there's no superstar that you think should be in there or whatever, then you're going to miss out on an amazing match. Because all those guys in that Money in the Bank match have had 5-star matches outside of the WWE arena and inside of either NXT, New Japan, or Impact. All of them. Or WWE UK. AEW as well. All of those guys have had those matches. Every single last one of them have had 5-star matches outside of the WWE arena in some shape, fashion, or form, bro. They're really, really good in that. That match is going to be crazy. That men's match, ain't Ricochet in there?
It'll be Ricochet, Shinsuke, and Bronson Reed, or they'll throw them all three of them in there.
Ricochet was in the first North America title match. That's a banger. Shinsuke didn't have good matches with Sami Zayn, Bobby Roode, 2 great matches with Samoa Joe.
Just peep his record in New Japan.
And I ain't even touched New Japan yet, Shinsuke, because that's a different type of Shinsuke. Go watch this match. Go watch this match, man. Stop. We got to stop being so patient. Also with AEW, same thing. We got to be patient.
Yeah.
I don't like Collision. I don't think Collision is going to be anything because I think the slot they have, the time slot on a Saturday, is a terrible idea. It's not like it was with old school nights where it's like, you know, people like, you know, are watching wrestling on Saturday night. It's not like that anymore.
In the 80s and 90s, yeah. Well, right. yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Remember it was Saturday Night Main Event for WWF at the time, whatever, and you were glued to the TV.
And there was also a WCW show. I forget the name of it. My grandparents used to watch it.
Yep, it's one of those, and that's what I'm saying. Like but that's when wrestling was in like pop culture. Like Hulk Hogan, I say this all the time. Hulk Hogan was not a great wrestler, but he was popular as ever.
Yeah.
Hulk
Hogan
New Japan was a good wrestler.
No, he wasn't. Hulk Hogan New Japan was sloppy and it was just big.
Nah.
I argue about this on TikTok all the time. My homeboy Alex Arroyo, shout out to Alex Arroyo.
Hear me out. Hulk Hogan in New Japan was something different than Hulk Hogan in the States.
I have the tapes. I see him.
Bro, I'm not saying he was precise. I'm not saying whatever. Hulk Hogan New Japan was impressive. When you look at his body of work in the States. Hear me out. And this is me seeing Hulk Hogan in the States only. And then like, damn, he really wasn't that good. He got his ass whooped the majority of the matches.
What, in New Japan?
No, here in the States.
I'm about to say, bro. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, from young No Chill with Phil to adult No Chill with Phil, Hulk Hogan was the man.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had somebody point out, like, yeah, Hulk Hogan really wasn't that good. And I was like, what the hell? And then I want to go back and watch some of the matches. I was like, yeah, he wasn't. Then you go look at Hulk Hogan New Japan, and it's like, yo, he had potential. He really wasn't that bad. Sloppy, couple botches, couple missed points, but it was leaps and bounds from New Japan Hulk Hogan to the States. Yeah.
I agree that New Japan Hogan is better than States Hogan. Fully agree with you on that.
Fair enough. Good enough.
So look, Money in the Bank ladder match. The men's. This is who qualified. I didn't get to watch Raw this week, so I don't know who won between Matt Riddle and Damian Priest for the final spot. But you got Ricochet, Shinsuke, LA Knight, Santos Escobar, and Butch. So there was one more spot to be won, and that was going to be decided by the Matt Riddle versus Damian Priest match on Raw. We can figure out who won that in a second. The women's match is Zelina Vega, Becky Lynch, Zoe Starks, Bayley, and Io Sky.
Zoe Starks, she fucked up. She flubbed up on Raw with that weak ass promo, but she can still fucking wrestle. Like, I don't want people to get it twisted. Like, she young in the game. Like, she indies. She from the indies. She don't know what a promo really is yet. And even when she was in NXT or whatever, remember it was like people doing the shit for her. Like, it's the same thing, bro. It's you gotta let it cook. You gotta let it simmer. Any sauce or any type of thing that you like food wise or whatever, there is nothing instantaneously good that's delicious. It's like soul filling delicious, bro. None of it is. You gotta let it cook, bro. You have to let it cook. And on top of that, I think Charlotte is back.
She is.
So there's that, which is, I swear to God, if Charlotte wins the title from Asuka, I'm gonna lose my shit. Because we might get heel Bianca Belair because Bianca Belair tweeted that Charlotte came back, got a rematch with Asuka, and she in the back of the line. She's like, I didn't get my rematch yet. What's going on? We about to get a heel Bianca Belair.
They planting the seeds.
Excited.
And Damian Priest won that match, so he's the last guy that's gonna be in Money in the Bank.
And that's Punishment Martinez, and he don't miss.
So you have some talent there. That it's not the top of the mountain talent, but these are guys that are gonna be in these spots in the next couple of years going forward. You know, when the Romans start going to Hollywood and the Seth start going to Hollywood. Seth is filming a movie right now.
Yep.
You know.
I ain't even gonna hold you.
Samoa Joe is in the
Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, we have to the work has to be done, and I'm glad that they are at least giving these people a shot, you know, to become the new faces, if you will, of WWE product. You know, I am surprised that Johnny Gargano isn't in that, but he'd have been another good one for that. But you know, sometimes as fans, we just get a little overzealous, you know, and, you know, yeah, true enough. We have years in the game, skin in the game, as they put it, in terms of being a fan, watching this product. And, you know, we can come up with some great takes, but in instances like this is what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to use talents that need propelling in these moments, in those type of matches.
Now check this out. I know we only got a few minutes left. Let's talk AEW Forbidden Door before we get up out of here.
All right.
You got the match list, old man Logan?
The only matches they have confirmed so far are the Daniel Bryan versus Okada match and the Kenny Omega versus Ospreay. Everything else I came up with when I was looking earlier before we started, it's all fantasy booking. So those are the only two that are confirmed as of now.
And those are 2 5-star matches.
I am inclined to agree.
Like, damn.
Look, bro. Look, I'm gonna break it down for you like this. I haven't bought an AEW pay-per-view in a while because I've been so disappointed. Because after watching the first couple that were like really good, I would say after a couple CM Punk pay-per-views, I'm like, oh, I'm good. I am actually somewhat excited about Forbidden Door. I think when the full card comes out, I'll be more excited and I'll be inclined to get it. But all I want to see is the Daniel Bryan versus Okada match and the
Osprey Omega 2.
That's it. That's all I want to see. That's all I want to see. And I'll take it one step further. I'll take it one step further that those matches are going to be 5-star matches.
I just said that.
Yeah. My bad. But they need to be a half hour long. They need to be that long.
And most likely they will. They're totally. Those are going to be the bread and butter matches, I think, at least.
They have to be. And I don't care where you put them. I don't care where you put them. They have to be a half hour long. If they're not a half hour long and you give them 15, 20 minutes, fuck out of here. No. Half.
Yeah,
hour.
if they do 15, 20, that's insulting. That's insulting.
I did see Kenta is kind of lobbying. He wants to have a match against CM Punk at Forbidden Door. What do y'all think about that?
Take my money.
Is there a place for CM Punk on that card this soon?
Take my money.
I say no.
I'm not right. Listen, WWE CM Punk versus Kenta. Oh, take all my money. I just want to see CM Punk get his ass whooped. That might be getting back to like being such a fucktard. Like that'd be about it. So,
is it any other matches you guys can think of that you think Forbidden Door worthy?
No, because they're not really going to be forbidden. Like if a true Forbidden Door for me would have to be one of those things where like it's really like an unlikely thing for it to happen. Like you'd have to give me Kota Ibushi versus Ricochet and just let it cook. Like that's like, to me, that's a real Forbidden Door ass match. Like ooh shit. Like that's you know what I'm saying? Like a real Forbidden Door. Kenny Omega versus Seth Rollins. No, like people not even realizing those. If you have an AEW, New Japan, WWE Forbidden Door, all three of those companies are walking away with at least $300 million. That's $1 billion pay-per-view. That's $1 billion pay-per-view, no matter where you put it. That whole you can even do it war game style.
Whoa.
Like, that's $1 billion. I'm shut up. Let me shut up for somebody take my idea. I'm gonna stop talking.
No, because it for a long time, right? That was like an impossible thought. But now that WWE has been purchased, it's been sold. I mean, sure, we got the same people running it, but in this type of an instance, yeah, it could be a possibility. Maybe not this year, but maybe next year. You know, the three heads of those companies, and throw Impact in that bunch too. Like I would want to see that there as well. That way you got a well-rounded show, you know. Now where everything lands in terms of what streaming channel and this and this, like y'all share the rights however you share the rights. Like
put it wherever you want.
Whatever, put it everywhere, you know, because it's they coming from their, you know, the fan base that's gonna be watching it, they're used to buying stuff on the Fight app. We're used to watching stuff for WWE on Peacock already. Impact is doing their stuff, I think still pay-per-view style, but you're also able to do their stuff on Fight as well. So, you know, just share the rights on that. Unless Peacock gonna put the bread up to exclusively hold that. I don't know if they're gonna do that, but you know, it's something that could be a reality. We just gotta wait and see.
I'm with it.
Hey y'all, I know we at that hour mark and we gotta wrap up. Anything else that we need to touch on before we get up out of here?
Nope.
Yes, sir. I have one last thing.
Wait, don't do that. Just put it down. Put it down. Thanks you guys so much for watching the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. Preacher Sage so much. Follow us on Instagram at Hot Take Wrestling, TikTok Hot Take Wrestling, Twitter at Wrestling Take. YouTube and at NMGTV, and also at Twitch at Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. We appreciate you guys so much. You guys are the best. And now, give them the creme to the cream.
You guys see it? I don't know if you can see it all the way.
Put it over your face. Put it over your face. Over your face. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got merch. We got merch for a limited time only. Limited. Listen, we only put this on the Instagram story, and we got a limited amount. When I say limited, I mean a small amount. It is on a first come, first serve basis. Y'all sell these out, we'll get more. Y'all sell those out, we'll get more. But it's limited. It's limited, bro. It's limited. Limited. All right. All right. Now look, prices and shipping, everything will be in each one of those inboxes that we just showed you with the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast lingo. All right. We take Cash App, Zelle,
OnlyFans subscriptions.
no, we don't. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing OnlyFans subscription for shirts, though. We're not doing
No,
that.
I'm saying like they sent us their OnlyFans and we watched that. Never mind.
I just got it.
Oh, one of those old school commercials. Sorry, no CODs.
No CODs.
Yeah, no
CODs.
No check on delivery.
Guys, give them your intro.
What we do, except P on delivery.
Oh,
Wait,
see,
what? Okay.
it's time to go.
All right. What?
Bro, I was talking. You know what? Just forget it.
Nah, just Phil, Logan, give me your outro.
All right, we the ones. We the ones with the shirts right now. And we want the smoke, baby. Make sure you get the t-shirt. Get that inbox.
I'm with it. No chill with Phil, give me your outro.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Phil Myers Sr., a.k.a. Can't Knock the Great One, No Chill with Phil, the practicing polygamist, the two-time child support slayer. Follow me on any and all social media platforms at No Chill with Phil. Follow me on MySpace at No Chill with Phil as well. Follow me on Christian Mingle, Deacon, I'm down, 69. As well as come get some 69 minus 1. Follow me on.
Wait, yeah. Why are you subtracting 1?
Just shut up. Also, let me follow me on Farmers Only at Corn on the Cob Phil.
Come on, man.
What the hell? There's something wrong with y'all, man. But yeah, follow me on any and all social media platforms. I am there. And also follow me on my new Instagram, Uncircumcised Poppy 83.
I don't even know how we follow that.
Oh, and I will also be at a nudist restaurant this weekend called Duck Butter.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Yep. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. We appreciate you guys so much. Appreciate the love on TikTok, Instagram, all the above. Yeah, all those follows from No Chill. Follow that. Follow that. I don't know what the heck is going on anymore.
Bro, it's so fucking wrong.
What? Why would you say that? Why would you say any of that? Why would you say?